Hi, Maryam.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay, so maybe your introduction, you can just get everything.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Okay. So, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay, so in the meanwhile, I just do a quick introduction about you. So, we have with us Dr. Maryam. She's a cybersecurity professor at Staffordshire University. She's going to be talking about women in cybersecurity and career development. So Dr. Maryam is a lecturer in School of Computing and Digital Technology at University of Staffordshire. She is an expert in cybersecurity and forensic skills and was awarded the certification of RCCE, SOCIR, CISSP, and CCME skills. Several research papers have been published by her and has won gold, silver, and bronze medals for security and forensic applications and copyright. In overall, she has more than 10 years of intensive experience in cybersecurity teaching and research, security consultation, forensic investigation, malware analysis, penetration testing, and incident handling. So with that, I would like to hand the stage over to Maryam. One sec. Maryam, your screen is not up yet. We can't see your slides.
I've just shared it. Let me.
Yeah.
So do you have it?
No, we don't have your slides yet. Your audio and video is excellent. We just don't have your slides yet.
Let me try. So it shows this. I'm sure. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we got it now. So thank you, Maryam. The stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Let me. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all around the globe. I hope you all be safe during this pandemic. I start the speech today with cybersecurity, women in cybersecurity, and their career development. Okay, let me run my screen. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Aditya, for introduction, and thanks Rocheston for the opportunity that provided. And let's start. Actually, I think I can see it's a bit slow. Okay. So before starting to talk about the cybersecurity in women and what is important in this career development, I'm going to start with cybersecurity and importance. Don't worry, I don't want to talk about this because I know from yesterday, all of our respected speakers talk about cybersecurity, the importance, and how it would be effect and costly in future. So, and it's inevitable for now to know what is cybersecurity, how to defend, how to be involved. And today I just focus on career development for women. Every day we receive this shocking news. Just I pick few recent ones, just last 2 months ago happened. Hackers staying at home because of coronavirus and start hacking to different sectors, as you could see, government sectors, actors and singers. They have lots of followers, but it doesn't mean that they are not the hacker targets. Kids and children, and also they all even targeted coronavirus research to hack and access what was the research outcome or the progress. So you could see every day we receive this hacking and how it is important to involve with cybersecurity. But my question is, why we need women in cybersecurity? ISC Square has done a research and a study that shows among the cybersecurity employees, actually the top talents and better educated are women. Actually, it's not because of I'm a woman. is an ISC square study research result. And that is shows why we need talents and why we need educated people in cybersecurity. Here I just show you a research and a study that shows the inequality in cybersecurity field of a women. So you could see the tokenism, you could see the career developments and promotions, you could see the discrimination and bias as well. So that's showing that why we are behind, and we need a proper plan to involve the women in cybersecurity field as well. So I just have a result that shows the statistic women in cybersecurity by region, and you could see here at the toppest one is North America, that is only 40%, and Middle East is the lowest, that is 5%, means that it shows, sorry, it's even less than 50%. And half of this women that they involved in cybersecurity, they says gender discrimination rate compared with 50% of men. It means that still for them as a women in cybersecurity, there are some discrimination. So, and also among the related fields like IT security and military, when we check for the reports that released by Nature magazine, it's still less, and it's 40% only. So what we should do, that is the need, that why we need women, because it's need, there isn't any equality, and also what we will get, what is the benefit? A gender balanced infosec team. What will happen? You know that from the women and men perspective, they have different understanding, perception. So what is the benefit? The first and important one is helping to bring different perspective to the table. So we are different. We are women, we are different, we think different. So the understanding, the perception would be different. So that would be helpful, and actually it would be help to the company to have and make a better decision when they consider different perspective or perception. And also provide learning and growth opportunity. When you can make a better decision, for sure the growth is there, for sure the opportunity is there. Okay, so we know just now we reviewed the statistic and find how, what is the difference and inequality between men and women in cybersecurity. And the solution is develop this career for women as well. But when we're talking about career development, we will back to the main core and the issues of women career development. We have lots of issues in cybersecurity as well on gender equality, the current available position, and career patterns, satisfaction, family, and society. So how we could involve all these factors to make a solution and provide a better model to develop a career for women in cybersecurity. Before going to the social or environment, family, and the rest, I just listed some influencing factor. So this influencing factor, it's individual factors that has direct impact on our career. So as an individual, doesn't matter you're men or women, we have this influencing factor, personal characteristics, that what is your personality and you fit in a specific job or not. Socioeconomic, how the facility, how the environment, the opportunity provided from the beginning that you start your school, your primary school, university, the city you're living, and physical and mental abilities. So our women has the same ability and physical for cybersecurity jobs. So why this statistics shows that the number of women is less than 50%? Why it's not equal? And the chance factor. Actually, chance is what we provided for women. So they will get the chance. For sure, we are looking for, when as an employer, we are looking for an employee or advertise a job, we look for a qualified person. But we could provide this chance for women to be qualified for the job and fit in the job. This is a career development model. So actually it's a general career development, but I bring it to map it and customize for cybersecurity. How, just I know for this talk and for this conference, we have many audience from industry, universities, and government sectors. So let's make it together and customize how we could do it for women in cybersecurity. We should create, this is an iteration, this is a cyclic model that we should create our future. Then we should know what is our value. We are certified in RCCE, so what is the value of the job, of ourselves? Or what we know in cybersecurity? Can we defense? Can we join a red team? And then explore the option. Again, we should make it those options as academic, as a trainer, as a lecturer, as an industry, and plan for the actions. So we could do this together to develop the career for women, to see the quality in future. There is a research that has done in 2018 and the paper published in international conference. I bring it here, a method for empowering and motivating, educating girls to cybersecurity career path. So we could see there are 5 sections as a start from second, minutes, hours, days, and finally together to how motivate the girls to start their education in cybersecurity and later continue this ability to contribute to cyber society. As a pen tester, as a malware analysis, it's not difficult to be a malware analysis. Yeah, you should learn the skills, you should have the skills, but what's the difference between men and women? And when you just search in malware analysis teams or pen tester teams in all companies, all the world, you can see most of them are men. Why our women doesn't have this confidence that they could develop and they could be a programmer in machine level and develop and penetrate and analyze a malware? So this article will help a lot to develop this policy in the company. Okay, now what to do and what not to do. So most of the here, you could see based on the study has done, there are some factors that directly affects on women in cybersecurity career and development as well. So the main one starts with leaders and role models and goes to education institute, that is 40%. And also there is a lack of work and life balance. That is very important for women. They have concern, as a wife, as a mother, they have lots of concern at workplace. So how we could remove this concern and how we could make a balance between life and work for them. So this all could be considered and then would help for women in cybersecurity and develop their career. So there is a study has been done and it highlights the 5 actions women believe employer should take to improve the career opportunity. And if you check these 5 stages that I listed here, it's talking about the equality, transparency, and fair opportunity for men and women. If any training option, we should provide the same quality. If there is any promotion opportunity, it should be same. If we're going to make a balance between life and work, should be balanced, should be fair. So the same for the assessment and the same for education and all, we should consider, and all employers should take to improve the career opportunity for women. Actually, the side of the women's side should have the confidence, their efforts, they plan their actions, they plan for future. But on employer side, that is main side, that we should actually, employer would provide that opportunity, same and fair and transparent opportunity. Here I've listed few items that could be helpful to improve the career development for women in cybersecurity. Individual identity, education, and vocational maturity, that's the real time to do, and ideas about what women can do. Even when we are looking for a specific job description, we have some roles in our system, so we should think that what women can do. If they have more concern about their life as a mother, as a wife, so how we could make it balanced, how we could help it to remove that concern, or which job description would be compatible. If we are not in the stage of providing this balance, how we could provide a new and different job description. For sure, we're going to cover the requirements, at the same time try to help to improve this career. And finally, monitoring and social support. And I'm really thank you, Rocheston, that really support women in cybersecurity. And there are they provide the opportunity to have the confidence and the skills to women to develop their career in cybersecurity. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this talk. I tried to make it fast to reach this schedule because we were behind that. And also, I hope it was a fruitful. I'm looking forward to if you have any question, feel free to ask. You could send by email or find me in LinkedIn, or you could just send to the chat if you have any. However, I really interesting if there in future we have some discussion or some forums to help each other and make it together a development on women career and women career in cybersecurity.
Thank you so much, Maryam, for that very enlightening talk about what women need for empowering or advancing their career in cybersecurity. We at Rocheston, as you said, are very, very serious about women in cybersecurity. In fact, the conference after this is going to be 100% women in cybersecurity. Even I'm not allowed. So, Maryam, we would love to have you back for that. And let's take a couple of questions from the audience. Okay, so I'm going to ask you one question. So what are some common misconceptions that women face or see when they start thinking about a career specifically in cybersecurity?
Sorry, I didn't get you. You meant
what are some misconceptions that women have, or what are some ideas that women have that prevent them from taking up a career in cybersecurity?
The main concern, for example, imagine that you are your mother or wife and working at home, but at the same time, your incident responder or you need to respond that is 24 hours. So that is the main concern, that I should be online. So maybe that's some shifting that is the more concern. So that's the one that I highlighted, that if we asking the mothers, the women to join cybersecurity, maybe we could provide and customize our own job description. Maybe the shifting, maybe the, for example, we need to analyze the malware in this 0 day, or just received a new malware. So we need to call them. They are on call, but at the same time, we should provide the, just make it a balance between their life to remove the concern about their kids, about the home. Did I answer the question?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Maryam. Any questions from the audience? Okay, I don't think so. By the way, guys, Maryam is one of the most qualified cybersecurity experts that I know. She's more qualified than me also. And she was one of our first RCC level 1 and RCC level 2 certified people in the entire world. So thank you so much. Okay, one sec. We do have one question, sorry. Any example of a woman featured in the news or magazine who may have blocked a big hack or something like that, who became famous for as a cybersecurity individual?
Yeah, there are a lot. Just if you wanna ask me, I could list for you that. Even I have most of them in my LinkedIn. So just if anyone interested, because I just in this live stream, I thought maybe I forgot the names or the exact name, so I could send them, and I have most of them in my LinkedIn. Yeah, there are. Okay. But when I'm talking less than 50% between men and women, we have a lot. We have lots of qualified women in cybersecurity, but in general, in total compare of men, yeah, it's still less than 50%.
Okay, awesome. I think I have one last question. What can be done at the academic level to motivate women in cybersecurity?
One we could do that we already do in Staffordshire University. So we try to motivate the students to move by just review their opportunity, job opportunity in future, and also make it as like a simple and understanding in cybersecurity. Don't make it just it's hacking. It should be online, and it's very stressful job. So just try to give the confidence for them that you, the same as men, has this ability in terms of the programming, in terms of understanding, perception, and also making decision as a leader in cybersecurity even. So it would be helpful from academic perspective.
Thank you so much, Maryam. I think we are done with the questions. Thank you so much. And we are always happy to have you for our Women in Cybersecurity conference to share your views.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rocheston, for providing the opportunity. And a special thanks to Mr. Haja, the CTO, that is really supported women in cybersecurity. And we are all women looking for more to see in women in cybersecurity by Rocheston in conferences and future events.
Thank you. Bye,
Thank
Maryam.
you.
Bye.
Bye.